Dakota's largest private college. Now, let's catch up on the action and excitement of Augustana athletics as we roll our Augustana sports update for this week.
Last weekend, Coach Ashley Buckley's Augustana volleyball team finished a very successful regular season with a pair of road victories. The Vikings picked up 3-0 wins over Minot State and the University of Mary to improve their record to 22-7 overall and 14-6 in NSIC play. With the victories, the Augustana ladies claimed 4th place in the NSIC and will host a first-round NSIC tournament match against 5th place Northern State at 6 p.m. Wednesday evening at the Elman Center. Over the 2 matches last weekend, Holly Halfmeyer recorded 22 kills, with setter Marissa Johnson averaging 13.7 assists per game. Kayla Walrick led the way in digs with 27, while the rest of the Vikings all contributed to the impressive road sweep. In football, Coach Jerry Olszewski's team dropped a hard-fought season finale, 34-24 to Southwest Minnesota State. Augustana finished the game with a season-high 411 yards of total offense, while holding the high-powered Mustangs to a season-low 397 yards. Freshman quarterback Trey Hyde completed 31 passes for 300 yards and a touchdown for the Vikings. Senior Noah Heisman led the receiving corps with 7 receptions for 75 yards and a touchdown. Dejan Newell paced the team on the ground with 53 yards in 14 carries. Ross Peterson led Augustana defensively with a career-high 15 tackles, including 7 solo stops. Nate Kirby also had a career high in tackles with 12. The game marked the final appearance in a Viking uniform for 10 seniors. In wrestling, Coach Jason Reitmeyer's team had a busy weekend. Last Friday, the Vikings went 2-1 in dual matches as they hosted the Augustana Quadrangular. The Vikings defeated Morningside 19-15 and Chadron State 30-18 before falling to Division I Air Force 30-13. TJ North at 125 pounds, Sean Hattelstad at 149, and Sean Derry at 184 all posted 3-0 records over the 3 matches. Then on Saturday, Augustana competed at the Dakota Wesleyan Open in Mitchell. Blake Jans won the 133-pound title, and 6 other Viking wrestlers placed at the meet. And in women's basketball, Coach Dave Kraus' 14th ranked team opened the season with a 95-79 win over Jamestown College at the Elman Center. The score was tied at 40 at halftime, but the Vikings broke loose in the second half to gain the 16-point victory. Emily Schulte led the way as she scored a career-high 22 points and picked up 5 steals. Sean Tiva Ashley added 16 points, with Rihanna Gullickson tallying 15 points and grabbing 6 rebounds. That's our sports update for this week. When we come back, we'll talk Augustana football with Coach Jerry Olszewski. Stay with us.
Augustana Sportscene is brought to you by Sanford Health, improving the human condition, and by Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts. Augustana Sportscene is also brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime, and by Graham Automotive, real service, real value.
Some are new.
I'm Marissa, from Minot.
Some have been with us for a while.
Welcome to Grand Forks, I'm Steve.
Yet no matter how long they've been with Mid-Continent Communications or where they work in our region,
I'm Dean, Bismarck, North Dakota.
Mid-Continent's 1,300 employees have a few very important things in common.
Hi, I'm Bob from Watertown.
They really care about your experience as a customer.
Welcome. I'm Julie from Mitchell, South Dakota.
They're committed to delivering exciting new entertainment and communication services.
Hi, I'm Erin from Sioux Falls.
And they believe that community service, from building houses for the homeless,
Jennifer from Fairmont.
to organizing events that bring whole communities together,
Hi, I'm Cole in Bemidji.
is just as important as providing great customer service. Because connecting people, no matter how we do it, is something we truly enjoy. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
Hey, John, heads up. I'm gonna be sick for about a week next month.
Next week, I'm going to get a horrible rash and ruin our vacation plans.
Mom, this Thursday, I'm gonna throw up all over my teacher.
You can't schedule everything in advance. That's why there's same day at Sanford. For your same day appointment in family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, or internal medicine, contact your local clinic or simply call 855-SAME-DAY.
I have evidence that proves my dad's a space alien. Speaks a weird language. Drinks green stuff. He says he's from Albuquerque. I'm not buying it. I mean, just look at him. And one more thing, he has a spaceship. The evidence doesn't lie. My dad's an alien.
The highly advanced Audi A6, named to Car and Driver's 10 Best. Experience exceptional value on the Audi A6 at your local dealer today.
How do you hold a moment? Keep friends and family close. Witness the passage of time. Replay the glory days. Relive magical nights. Create memories to share. How do you capture a lifetime? One picture at a time. Life Touch. Photography for a lifetime.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Cleaning hard water spots is hard. Make sure your water softener is working properly. No matter what brand you own, your Culligan man will inspect and check your softener. For this special offer, call and say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Gross, and welcome to another edition of Augustana Sportscene. Joining me right now is Augustana head football coach Jerry OLSZEWSKI. Well, Coach OJ, last Saturday, the Vikings finished the season with quite a battle against a very good Southwest Minnesota State team. Right to the finish line, but just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, once again, one of those games where, one play, two plays really matters, and that's the way it should be. Ironic thing is, you go through a game like that and a vaunted offense that has averaged, 50 points a game and 600 yards a game. Our defense, did enough things to give us an opportunity to play, and ironically, we end up having more overall yardage than them. We had a better first down mark than they did. We had a better third down percentage and more time of possessions. We just didn't finish on the scoreboard on a couple of big plays. They had two plays that went for 120 yards to close it out.
Yeah, well, a tough loss for the Vikings, but again, a lot of bright spots. Let's start first on offense. We gained a season-high 411 yards, Coach.
Yeah, it was good to see the productivity pick up. We threw it and we ran it, and we threw it more than we wanted to in that contest. Early in the third quarter, we had opportunities coming out of the locker room with the ball, and we went 3 and out twice, and that wasn't a good start. But as that point went on, we scored every other time we had the ball with the final possession, obviously not ending in a score. But, trade through for 311, and we flipped the field on them several times. We had 4 drives of 13 plays or more, of 6 minutes or more, which is how you beat a team like that, keep them off the field, and scored, needed another 7. Those field goal opportunities, we haven't had a field goal blocked all year, and we had 2 in the same game. Those 2 drives finish in scoring drives, if not 7-3. I think it's a different contest.
Yeah. Well, let's go over to defense.
Defense played extremely solid again, with the exception of a couple plays. We couldn't get off the field on 3rd and long. We wanted to put them into 3rd and long scenarios. The quarterback ran the ball a little bit, and we just missed some tackles that we normally don't make. Brandon Moore got hurt during the game, and I think that hurt us. But PD played great. He led us in tackles and really came in next man up and did a great job. But I thought our defense did enough for us to win the football game, holding them to a season low, held them underneath 400 yards, and we had 411. They had 397. So they did their part. Just that screenplay at the end, and then a play-action pass that we busted a coverage on and let them score and let them off the hook a little bit.
Well, then, special teams.
Special teams was good. We ended up being the best kickoff unit in the conference, #1 ranked kickoff unit in the conference, but it didn't look like it on Saturday. We just didn't play as well as we normally do, but every other special teams was solid with the exception of the field goal unit. They got a 6'6" kid that got up and blocked a couple, but I thought our kick return unit did a good job. Our punt unit, again, did a good job, and I don't think that we lost the battle, but we certainly didn't win it as well. But this kid's played hard. A lot of different people played on Saturday with the injuries mounting, and a young team that, we only lose 10 seniors off of this club. So when we had the kids stand up and raise up their hand, it's a comforting feeling knowing that a lot of Vikings will be returning, but we're going to be sorely missing those who are moving on into the next phase of their life as well.
Well, kind of one of the special things for a coach taking over is his first team and his first senior class, because you'll always remember them. So talk about this group.
Well, it's just such a unique group. You know, they've been through a lot of transition here, a lot of change, and continuity is something that we want to build here for the long haul. And they just battled all year long. They showed great leadership and poise from fall camp on. You really, to be honest with you, grow about what a Viking is and what it means to be a Viking, not only in your time here, but in your time when you leave, that'll always be a part of your life. And I'm really proud of these kids, you know, person per person. You look at Thomas Vanasek and the number of snaps he's had. You know, Joel Slendon, such a big role in our play this year, played with a torn MCL all year long and just such a major contributor to what we do and how we did it. Devin Elber lost early during the season due to injury. You know, Tanner Foth moving from quarterback over to defensive end and having a productive year, and he gave me a hug. He was, Coach, thanks for doing it. I wish you were here 4 years ago. I said, I wish you would have played DN 4 years ago. But, you know, and offensively, Noah Heisman and Darren Nicholson, Bruce Mans and Alex Hazy in the O-line. You know, those kids are going to be missed sorely as well as we go forward. And our job is to make sure we bring a new generation of kids in that have that same passion and commitment for Augustana football, and we will. There's no question about it. These guys have laid the foundation for where this program is going. I couldn't be more proud of them. They're great human beings, and they'll be great successes in life.
Well, Coach OJ, we'll have more to talk about as the year goes on and recruiting goes on. You're off to a fast start at Augustana. The future's bright, so good luck to you and your program.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
When we come back, we'll catch up with Augustana volleyball coach Ashley Buckley. We'll be right back.
This isn't an epic sports commercial. There's no Hollywood director. There's no $1 million budget. There's no slow motion
or stadiums filled with crowds.
It's just us.
Us.
Real athletes.
Real athletes.
Who want to get better, get stronger,
and make the starting lineup.
Be healthy and active. And this is where we'll do it.
The Sanford Sports Complex, a game-changing destination. Learn more at sanfordsports.com.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
With the many priorities in your life, your health and weight can be overlooked. The team at Sanford Health has designed a plan with you in mind. Profile by Sanford delivers a simple, effective, and sustainable solution. Our expert coaches sit with you to design your plan. If you're serious about your health, we're serious about you. The future of weight management is here. Profile by Sanford.
Some are new.
I'm Marissa from Minot.
Some have been with us for a while.
Welcome to Grand Forks. I'm Steve.
Yet no matter how long they've been with Mid-Continent Communications or where they work in our region,
I'm Dean, Bismarck, North Dakota.
Mid-Continent's 1,300 employees have a few very important things in common.
Hi, I'm Bob from Watertown.
They really care about your experience as a customer.
Welcome. I'm Julie from Mitchell, South Dakota.
They're committed to delivering exciting new entertainment and communication services.
Hi, I'm Erin from Sioux Falls.
And they believe that community service, from building houses for the homeless,
Jennifer from Fairmont,
to organizing events that bring whole communities together,
Hi, I'm Cole in Bemidji.
is just as important as providing great customer service. Because connecting people, no matter how we do it, is something we truly enjoy. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
Welcome back, and with me now is Augustana volleyball coach Ashley Buckley. Well, Coach, last weekend the Vikings took the very long road trip to Minot State and the University of Mary, but two great matches for the team, came out winning both 3-0.
Yeah, it was a great defensive match against Minot. We averaged about 20 digs per set, which is 2 over what we've averaged on the season. We had 12 blocks. And Minot played ferocious defense too, so it was an exciting match. But you know, the nice thing was we talked a lot after the Southwest match about closing games, and we were down in the second and third set 24-21 and came back and won deuce game. So I was proud of our finish, and I thought that we had great performances from a lot of players. Bailey Cook came in off of the sidelines and did a great job for us. Then we went to Mary, and again, it was their senior night, so they started all their seniors and played really hard against us. Offensively, we had a tremendous night, a lot of great performances again. Holly Halfmeyer, Bailey Cook. I thought on defense, Kayla Walrick was really steady for us, so we were excited to finish that weekend 2-0.
Well, the Vikings finish up the regular season with a 22-7 overall record. Great year, 14-6 in the NSIC. And the year continues, Coach, on Wednesday night here. And the show, the first time running here at 6:30, and the Vikings are in action right now against Northern State back here. We're the 4th seed, they're the 5th seed. The tournament moves on to the highest seed on Saturday and Sunday. So, Coach, let's talk first about Northern.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at just taking one match at a time here. We've played them twice this year and have won each time 3-0. So we're excited about that, but we know that they're probably going to have something up their sleeve and how they're going to defend us and maybe what they're going to try to do on offense. So we're going to really do our part on scouting just to prepare our team. But it's been a fun matchup this year. Both of us have a lot at stake in trying to get into the regional tournament, so I anticipate both teams playing really hard.
Well, that regional tournament comes up the weekend after Thanksgiving. Ashley's on the committee. The Vikings last week were ranked 7th in the region. And we're kind of at the point right now, Ashley, where we got to keep winning to make sure we get in there.
That's right. I mean, it's splitting hairs between 7, 8, and 9 right now. And so the best way to complete the season is to make sure that you're winning so that it doesn't come down to someone else's winning and losing. So we're just trying to stay focused and trying to keep the team really concerned about one match at a time.
Well, the Vikings, as we said, playing in the NSIC playoff game tonight here at the Elman Center. If we win that one, we go on to the NSIC tournament, and then the regional selection comes up here soon. So stay tuned through the media and GoAugie.com. Coach, great season. Good luck. When we come back, we will talk with Augustana wrestling coach Jason Reitmeyer. We'll be right back.
Audi A4 drivers have spoken. And they rank the A4 highest in total quality index in its class. Experience the new Audi A4 at your local dealer today.
Drives the lane, baseline pass to Williams. Williams shoots, gets up, he scores. Tie game. We are going to bring the ball up court under pressure. Long pass inside to Montgomery. He spins. The shot is up, and it's a 20-foot jumper from the 5'11" sophomore forward.
Our heritage is rooted in the gymnasiums of every town, big and small, throughout the region. For this reason, Sanford Health proudly presents Heritage Court at the heart of the Pentagon.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick out my outfit. She said, pick wisely. I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, wow, nice smile. And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, hey, Culligan man.
We're back, and joining me now is Augustana wrestling coach Jason Reitmeyer. Jason, great to have you on the show again. Augustana wrestling season is off and rolling here. The Vikings had a big quadrangular last weekend. They also wrestled at Dakota Wesleyan. We'll come back to some of that here in a little bit, but to begin with, Jason, go through the lineup right now. Start us out at 125 and tell us who's wrestling for the Augie Vikings.
Well, thanks for having me, Bill.
You're welcome.
TJ North right now is starting at 125 for us. He's looked really good. We've got some solid backups there with Morgan Engelbrecht and a couple other guys that I think can compete at this level. So we're pretty solid there. It's probably our deepest weight. 33 right now, we're waiting for Jeremiah Peterson to come back. He had his ACL, tore his ACL last December. We didn't know. wrestled through the season, then he had surgery, of course. We'll get him back in December sometime. Right now, Brandon Chestnut and Blake Jans are filling that spot. They're a work in progress, both of them. Both solid kids, but they need some work. 41, we're really deep too, and we got 2 solid kids in Brandon Charbonneau, who started for us last year, and Jacob Anderson, who looks just outstanding right now. They both have been wrestling really well, had a great tournament this weekend. 49, Sean Hadelstadt's kind of got the spot right now, but we got a true freshman in Bruce Lemon, who's wrestling really well, and we also have a sophomore in Zach Frederick, who looks really good right now. All 3 of them have been wrestling really well, and I'm very happy with that weight. 57, it's a little up in the air right now. We've got 3 kids that I think are pretty solid. Nobody's really stepped up and grabbed the spot yet, though, and so we're just going to keep running them out there until somebody says, yeah, it's my spot, and I'm going to run with it. 65, Parker Swanson's kind of got the spot. He's been a little banged up, though, and then Tim Weber, who started for us a lot last year at 74, dropped down, and he's been banged up, so them 2 will battle for the spot, but right now it's Parker's. 74 is work in progress also. We're really struggling there, I'm not going to lie. Jeff Nielsen is the guy that started for us last year at the end of the year. He's been struggling, not only with the weight, but just competing. And I think he'll figure it out, but right now it's a struggle. And we also have a freshman in Drake Fansela who he goes hard, he beats up people, he pins people, but he also loses some matches that he probably shouldn't. So we're kind of up in the air there. We've got a freshman that possibly could move into that spot. That looks really good. He's been wrestling 84 right now, though, in Arrow Amo. He just won a tournament this weekend, placed in the DAC, and is just tougher than heck. And then 84, 97 are pretty solid with Derry and Doc, and they both are just beasts. Doc can still come back from surgery. We'll get him back this week. He'll probably compete in the D-Dub Northwestern duels and then wrestle in the SSU duel. And then heavyweight is a little disappointing right now. We've got Lance Breyer, who's playing football. We haven't got him back yet. He's a little banged up also. And then our Michael Lohman is hurt, but he's also not competing real well.
Okay.
So we're struggling there a little bit.
Yeah, well, how many guys in the room this fall for the Vikings?
We've got 37. We've lost a couple in the last few weeks, but 37 guys.
Wow, and that makes for great competition, as you had Jason mention a number of guys battling for spots. Coach, you're off to a start here. You've done some wrestling. Talk about the matches so far.
Well, we had a few duels the other night. We didn't wrestle real well against Morningside. I was pretty upset with that match. They're a good team, good NAI team, but we did not wrestle well. We still won the duel, of course, but it got a little scary there at the end. When we wrestled Shadron, I thought we wrestled a lot better. Came out and really got after them. Got a few pins here and there, and just we out wrestled them in certain situations and stuff. And then Air Force, I thought we competed real well. We ended up on our back in a couple matches, which really upsets me and disappoints me. But overall, our effort was really good, and our horses really stepped up and wrestled well in that duel. Yeah. And it was a lot closer duel than the score shows, winning 4 of 10 matches.
Well, then the Vikings got some more experience over at Dakota Wesleyan at that Open on Saturday. And what's coming up now for the Vikings as far as matches?
Well, we got Kearney coming up, and then we wrestled DW in Northwestern at Northwestern. Then it's the big one with SDSU, which is that Sunday, I think it's the 8th.
Yep.
So
yeah.
So, yeah.
We'll talk about that match. Folks, the Vikings and South Dakota State will wrestle at the Pentagon at 2 o'clock on December 8th. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, we're excited. It's 2 o'clock wrestling time. SDSU's got a new coach. He's really got some good recruits in. They had, I think, one of the top recruiting classes in the nation last year. They signed some guys early this year that are pretty tough. But I think they're going to redshirt most of those guys. So they're going to have some upperclassmen that have been around for a couple of years, and they're not bad. They're not great yet. So, it's a good matchup for us. It's more of like an Air Force duel with a D1 team than going up against a Nebraska or Minnesota. And it's definitely a duel we can win. I think we have some advantages at certain weights, 25, definitely 97, 84. We've beaten their 49-pounder already, so we've got some weights that we have the advantage in. We have others that are pretty close and stuff, I think. But overall, if we wrestle well, we can knock them off.
Well, fans, it'll be fun out at the Pentagon, the new Sanford Pentagon, so watch for that one coming up. Last question, Jason. What's the story on this?
Well, I've had a beard for about 4 years, but I guess this is the first time anyone's noticed.
Yeah, this is quite a growth, though. It's more, I think, than I've seen before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, congratulations. Well, good luck, Coach. And when we come back, we'll check up on the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Stay with us.
I have have evidence that proves my dad's a space alien. Speaks a weird language. Drinks green stuff. He says he's from Albuquerque. I'm not buying it. I mean, just look at him. And one more thing. He has a spaceship. The evidence doesn't lie. My dad's an alien.
The highly advanced Audi A6, named to car and drivers 10 best. Experience exceptional value on the Audi A6 at your local dealer today.
Combine Mid-Co-Net Extreme Wideband, the region's fastest internet, and mid-continent video with TV everywhere, and take shows you normally watch, hear, and watch them anywhere, anytime. So turn your tablet into a TV, take CNN with you, catch the Cartoon Network up here. Turn any screen in the house into a mid-continent screen. Mid-continent video with TV everywhere and the flawless streaming performance of Mid-Co-Net Extreme Wideband make mid-continent the connection that counts.
So, do we stick with your health insurance or go with mine?
Is your office even keeping its health insurance?
I don't know. What about that marketplace?
I'm not sure how it even works.
This is painful.
This is complicated.
This is simple.
Sanford Health Plan offers affordable health insurance options for individuals and families. We can even make sense of all the changes going on in healthcare today. Make it simple on yourself. Click SanfordHealthPlan.com.
Sanford Health Plan.
This is simple.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Let's take a look at the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Thursday, November 21st, women's basketball back at home against Presentation College at the Elman Center at 7 o'clock. A busy day on Saturday, November 23rd, as wrestling travels to the Nebraska Kearney Open in Kearney, Nebraska, and men's and women's cross country competes in the NCAA National Championships in Spokane, Washington. Volleyball, hopefully in the NSIC tournament at a site to be determined, and men's basketball is home for a tune-up against Dakota State at the Elman Center at 7 o'clock. Sunday, November 24th, volleyball, hopefully in that NSIC tournament, and then on Monday, November 25th, NSIC conference basketball action rolls into play as the Vikings travel to Wayne State for games at 6 and 8 p.m. And remember this Augustana athletic information. You can hear all men's basketball games on KIKN FM 100.5 and worldwide at KIKN.com. Women's basketball games are on KXRB AM 1000 and worldwide at KXRB.com. And for complete information on Augustana athletics, go to our website, GoAugie.com, where you can also get discount tickets for home athletic events at GoAugie.com/tickets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another edition of Augustana Sports Scene. So long, everybody.
You have been watching Augustana Sports Scene, a weekly review of Viking athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Learn more about Augustana College in Sioux Falls at augie.edu.